Have you ever wondered why some people, even when they see your pain, choose to press harder? They notice the cracks in your voice, the hesitation in your smile, the quiet battle scars etched into your soul. And instead of offering kindness, they strike again and again as if your vulnerability gives them permission to hurt you more. Why do they do it? Is it because they think you're too weak to fight back? Or is it their own misery spilling over, making them believe that breaking you might somehow fix them? It's a question that haunts you in your quietest moments. Why can't they just stop? They don't just hurt you by accident. No, their cruelty is deliberate. They aim for your insecurities, poking at them until they bleed. They feed off your silent cries, your sleepless nights, your self-doubt. It's almost as if your suffering gives them a twisted sense of power, a fleeting escape from their own emptiness. At first, you start to believe it's your fault, that maybe somehow you deserve it. Their words replay in your mind like a broken record, each one cutting deeper than the last. You feel yourself shrinking, doubting, disappearing into the shadow of their cruelty. But here's where the story shifts. Somewhere inside you, a tiny ember begins to burn. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's just there, a quiet defiance, a whisper that says, "Enough." You may not notice it at first, but with every cruel word they throw at you, that ember grows. And then, one day, you feel it. It starts small, the moment you stop reacting to their taunts, the moment you realize their words don't hold the same power they once did. They expect you to crumble, but instead you stand a little taller. They expect tears, but all they get is silence. And that silence, it terrifies them. Because for the first time, they see something they didn't expect: strength. Not the kind that shouts or fights back, but a calm, quiet strength that says, "I'm done playing your game." Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt that shift inside you? That moment when you realize you're no longer their victim? It's not about revenge. It's not about proving them wrong. It's about proving to yourself that their cruelty does not define you. Your scars are not a mark of shame. They're a badge of survival. Every time they tried to break you, they unknowingly built you into something stronger. Think about it. Every insult, every jab, every moment of betrayal, it didn't destroy you. It forged you. Like steel hammered in fire, you've become unbreakable. And when they finally realize that, they'll be the ones left powerless. They'll scramble, trying to regain control. They'll tell you you've changed, as if it's a bad thing. But what they don't understand is that change is your greatest strength. You're no longer the person they could manipulate. You don't need their validation. You don't live in their shadows anymore. Here's the beauty of it all. The scars they caused, they become your armor, and the pain they inflicted, it becomes your power. You don't just survive, you thrive. You rise higher than they ever imagined, leaving them behind in the dust of their own bitterness. Let me ask you this. What will you do with that strength? Will you use it to build a life so full, so rich, so undeniably yours that they can't touch it? Because that's the ultimate victory. Not revenge, but freedom. The freedom to live for yourself, to heal on your own terms, to take every piece of pain they gave you and turn it into something beautiful. To those watching this, if you've ever felt this pain, if you've ever wondered if you're strong enough to rise, let me tell you something. You are. Your story doesn't end with their cruelty. It begins with your resilience. If this resonates with you, share it in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else to find their strength. And if you believe this message needs to be heard, hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe for more stories of courage and transformation. Remember this. They may have tried to break you, but they didn't realize they were helping you build something unshakable. You're not just surviving, you're rising. And the monster they thought they caged, it's not just free, it's unstoppable.